I would like to show you a project I worked on last year called the World Digital Library. This is a video that is just going to play, and I haven't given this talk a lot with this video, so it's just going to go in the background. This is a prototype that was demonstrated at a UNESCO meeting in France in October. The World Digital Library project, which you can find more about at worlddigitallibrary.org, was proposed by Dr. Billington, the Librarian of Congress, about 3 years ago. Among a lot of partnerships with national libraries, which I'll try to enumerate in a second, Google was an initial sponsor of the project at the rate of a couple $1 million to do some planning and preparatory work to figure out what it would take to really do this. So in the last couple of years, a coalition of national libraries, including the Library of Congress, the National Library and Archives of Egypt, Bibliotheca Alexandrina, the State Library of Russia, the National Library of Russia, the National Library of China, the National Library of France, God, I'm going to screw it up, the Mexicans, the Brazilians, I think I said the Chinese. Anyway, a lot of work has been done to both, as we heard this morning from Brewster Kahl's keynote, to go out to some of these sites with some of this funding and deploy scanning centers and get very rich, high-impact, high-import cultural objects of major historical significance into digital form. And we have demonstrated an application here that will bring objects including sound, video, books, prints, photographs, maps, and one other thing I'm forgetting, manuscripts, did I say that? 6 or 7 things. Maps. No, I said that. Anyway, into a free-to-everyone showcase site of materials from many national libraries all over the world. We have materials from 7 to 10 different countries here that range for several thousand years in digitized format. We've got large image viewers. We've got pagers, which you'll see here. We've got a tiling, zooming thingy for large maps and prints and photographs. We've got an audio player and a video player, special content per country that describes, there's audio here actually.
A single effort ever undertaken by one culture to study another.
All right, well, all right, there's audio there. Curator videos, it's going to end in a second anyway. Videos from curators of these different collections from all over the world. You can browse it by time, place, topic, type of material, or the institution where it comes from. We have metadata that spans, we're doing value-added metadata to drive this application. We're bringing in country names and Dewey codes and standardized dates and many other values, and we have a number of ways through the content, from an auto-suggest lookup that works in several different languages to faceted browsing that works in several different languages. We're building on the available cataloging and adding a more robust standard metadata format, and then we're translating that into all of the 6 UN languages plus Portuguese. Now, you might imagine the bottleneck in this process is translation, but is the goal of the project to do translation of everything and make all of this content from all of these different countries equally available to people coming to it from all over the world. The demo was quite a success, and we're in a sort of holding pattern while we try to find more funding. As you can imagine, these are 200 items. 2,000 items would be a lot more interesting. 20,000 would be even more exciting. We're hoping to go live in about a year with a couple thousand items, so that everyone will be able to see this and you can try it for yourself. I have 30 seconds yet, so I'm going to say Python, Django, PostgreSQL, Solr, JQuery, TileCache, Mets, XLIFF. I think that's about it. Babel, the CLDR implementation that some of you are nodding about from Unicode dataset. I'd love to talk to anyone who's interested about this more, and hopefully you'll hear a lot more about it in the next year. Thank you.